Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans, and anticipation has been high all week for this one. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the New Mexico Lobos. The Lobos will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So San Jose State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off the defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, give on the inside. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is good.
San Jose State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wide open, makes the catch. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. To the air, it's Bailey. A strike downfield. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Here's the handoff. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Spartans are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand Offense at the 38.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Moving out of the pocket. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. USC is currently working from behind, but in packed Coliseum, anything is possible. Fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So now it's 2nd and long. The corners are walked up tight. To throw, it's Bailey. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Lobos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Past the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, Everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Big fella moving. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
It's now 3rd and goal.
That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Back to pass, it's Bailey. Fires downfield. Got his man on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Spartans just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. The Lobos will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10.
And that's a first down.
They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got his man to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up for the completion.
Buying some time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen.
He's taking the shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Lobos in a good spot here with second and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Lobos are on the move.
That's a first down for the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Lobos! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. Bringing the heat. Finds a little space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Gardner. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll run play action. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it in the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Quick strike complete. There he goes. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pressure coming! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Really. Job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Pause to throw again. Finds the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
The play action fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, New Mexico! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Going over the top. It's caught. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Spartan.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacks on the extra point.
New Mexico, 34.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Makes the catch. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. And the Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. At the 45 on his way. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Taken down at the 49. First down for the offense.
That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Open space at the 25. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's the pressure. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. And the Lobos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Lobos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And you see